Hey, good morning, everyone. I got my technical difficulties worked out a little better now. I can do these videos again. Coming at you this morning from my office. It is Saturday, the 11th of 2020. Getting back to In the Mud. The book is making progress, slowly, of course, with the holidays and everything that we just went through. I want to wish everybody a happy new year, by the way. I hope everybody's doing well in 2020. And I want to move on to banking again. The update is early next week I should have everything finalized, and I'll be able to give you some more information then. In the meantime, I want to say there are other problems you can have with banking, and specifically setting up your business banking accounts. I recently decided to open some new accounts with the bank that I'm dealing with for the loans and lines of credit. And I realized that I've got some documentation from when we formed the company that is hard to find. So, piece of advice there is your formation documents, make sure you put those in a safe place where you can easily find them. Specifically one called the SS4 form. I would recommend taking that thing and putting it in a frame and sticking it on the wall, because if you lose it, it's almost impossible to get another one so far. With that being said, it comes from the IRS, and you actually fill it out and mail it in, and then you receive a copy back that's a formal document. The only way to get that document is either from the IRS or from someone that you've provided it to before, like an insurance company or a bank. And unfortunately, I didn't have to provide that document with my other bankers, so no one has it. The IRS, if you call them, they pretty much tell you they're closed and they don't have time for you through a recording. And so far I've tried 3 times online unsuccessfully to obtain that document. And there are workarounds for it, and the bank's going to let me use some previous taxes and things like that to get past it. But SS4 form, put it up, it's very important. And that's all I got for the banking and for In the Mud. I will share briefly with you. Someone asked me the other day how I stay so positive. And I shared with them that I do a morning routine. When I was younger, I used to wake up in the morning and I would wait for whatever happens in the day, and the day would set my attitude and my levels for me. And if you do that, then you're pretty much at the mercy of whatever happens to you during the day. Well, instead of that, in the mornings when I wake up, I make a conscious effort to decide what I want my day to be like, not what the day brings me. So with that being said, first thing I do is I decide that I'm going to be positive. And second, I decide that I'm going to be helpful. And by helpful, I mean when someone asks for my help, they're going to get it. And unless something's on fire, they're not even going to have to wait for it. I'm going to help them right then. What else could be more important, right? And next, I decide that I'm going to be coachable. And when people try to share something with me, I'm going to take it in. I'm going to learn from it. And if it's a better way than mine, then I'm going to give it a shot. And I might give it 300 shots, depending on what it is. And last but not least, I always decide that everyone else in the world is just doing their best. At least what they think is their best. And it's the same thing if you really get down to it. So no one woke up in the morning and said that they were going to try to ruin my day. If somebody does something that aggravates me or causes me pain, it's only because they're trying to do their best, and that's what they believe their best move was. So it kind of takes the irritation out of it. And that is the end of my morning routine. I do that every morning. I go through that and I make those decisions, and I convince myself that's where I need to be. So that's it for today in the mud. I will bring you an update in a few days, and if nothing else, then next week after I get through my banking. Thanks for watching.